What's up, folks? Welcome back to Print with Wong. Welcome to my home studio where I paint and print t-shirts. And today we're going to be doing some goof proof prints from Transfer Express. Got a new design. Let's see, I'm doing for my Cult of the Wild brand. It's just about gardening season coming up, so I wanted to make a garden themed print just for fun. It focuses with a cat on the graphics. So we have a new cat, a kitten, and he's pretty fun. But you know, another thing that you have to watch out for when you're gardening is cats getting in your garden and pooping. And so got this new design. It's kind of gangster. It says Garden Club. It's got the cat, Cult of the Wild, and we run these plants. So I'm gonna put this on a couple different sweatshirts. I've got a blue crew neck and I've got a wide neck women's sweatshirt. It's just some blanks I have sitting around. So let's get to pressing. Oh yeah, I also, my wife wanted to print up a shirt for our cat. So we bought some little shirts on Etsy for animals. They probably fit small dogs too. But I've got, you know, when you order transfer sheets from Stahls and Supercolor and other places, you can get gang sheets, which I always throw in a couple designs. I have this, I'm not sure if that'll pick up. It's a white tiger based on my Run or Bring the Ruckus. And we're just gonna throw it on the back of the pet shirt, throw it on the cat, make him walk backwards or something because he's gonna hate it for a while. And yeah, just for fun, trying that. It's goof proof also, so might as well do them both at once. All right, for real this time, let's go. All right, guys, so here we are. We're got my simple setup, the 16x20 Fusion IQ by Stahls, and it's already preheated. It's just getting there right now, and we're gonna throw it on the front of this crew neck and see how it goes. All right, so here's just a Hanes size large crew neck. I'm just gonna throw it right on top of the platen and give it a pre-press, and then we'll see how it goes with the print. So I've got my center marked. So I use that on the bottom of the collar. I feel by the armpits if it's centered in the seam. It's probably not perfect, but it works for the most part. So goof proof, the pre-press is 4 seconds. Got my trusty dusty T-square, which is going to help me out a lot. The platen is 16 inches wide, so 8's always going to be the center. And I bought this ruler, so it's 3 fingers wide. I can put it at the bottom of the collar. That's where I want the top of this graphic to be. It's a pretty tall graphic. I want it to take up most of the space, but I don't want it too close to the collar. I'm sure you know the trick about finding the center of your transfer. You know, I could measure it from here to here and see what's popping, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold it in half there, make a little crease at the top of that transfer, and now I know on the top of this end is where the center is, and I'll probably have to do that a few times before I really memorize that that's what's going on, but that's a quick way to find the center if you don't want to measure every time or the first good time. But here we go, goof proof. Put it face down. The nice thing about Stahls is this grid pattern they put on the back, for the most part, it's pretty accurate, keeping your design square. So I'm just making sure the little pad, the grid work on the back is running parallel with my ruler. I've got it centered on the 8. It's out of here. Goof proof is only 4 seconds. It's a hot peel. And bam. Just like that, I got myself a new design. The Garden Club, Cold to the Wild. We run these plants. I'm gonna do another one on my wife's sweatshirt. She has one, so we can represent a little bit. Put that there for right now. So she has one of these kind of wider shouldered crew necks. It's not even a crew neck, sweatshirt for women. Pretty much gonna do it the same way I just did, except I'm gonna let the design ride up a little bit higher because the collar comes down lower on these. Give it a pre-press. I could tell the pressure is too high on that sweatshirt. The collar, or whatever you call this down here at the bottom, the elastic, it's definitely thicker, so it made it go up a little high. I'm just going to test this one time and see if I loosened it up too much. Nope, right where it needs to be. Find the center. Like I said, I'm not going to do the full three finger widths down because I don't want this design too low on her. I know the center is right here, but I'm just going to go ahead and crease it for you again. So here's the outside of this side of the design, the G and the B. I'm going to line them up. Just tack a little bit of fold at the top. Again, right on that side of the end. This one's going to ride up a little bit higher than the last one I did. It's 4 seconds, hot peel. There you have it. Garden Club. All right. Another benefit of doing the gang sheets, I happen to have thrown on a Cold to the Wild logo on a corner of a whole bunch of gang sheets, so I've got a bunch of them. I'm going to put this on the back of the crew neck that I did. I'm going to thread this one on so I can get it here. So on the back, I usually do 5 finger widths down from the collar, just because people kind of slump over a little bit. Got to be a little bit lower on the back. So the pressure was, I need to put the pressure back down a little bit, although that honestly probably would still work. It's within their range that they say. So do it right there. 8's on the center. This little design I'm going to do the same way. Sometimes you need the light to help see through the paper, but there's the crease. Put that right on the 8. Make sure I don't have it upside down. Well, I'm going to check that one more time. I can't tell if I can't remember if I felt for the perpendicular on the grid. But never hurts to measure twice, you know. Measure twice, cut once. Okay. So those lines on the grid are parallel to the ruler. 4 seconds, quick. There you have it. Nice little logo on the back between the shoulders, right up the top of the shoulder blades, really. Hit on the front. Garden club, getting ready to go out there, working my garden, you know. One thing I did want to point out about goof proof, and I think my last couple videos have been super color. So super color is pre-press for 4 seconds, then you hit the transfer for 15 seconds, then you set the transfer again for 4 seconds. That adds up quickly. It doesn't sound like a lot of time, but like doing a goof proof print job is so much faster than doing a super color. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's something you got to plan for. So if you're doing a lot of super color shirts for someone, it takes 3 times longer to do than a goof proof job. So if you have a 1 or 2 color job, do a goof proof. It feels good. It feels like plastisol, soft ink, and it'll save you a lot of time. Like, you know, if it's a lot of shirts, maybe a day or 2 days worth of stuff. All right. That being said, we're gonna try this bonus one, a cat shirt, and I'll even make Momo. His name's Momo. He's our little rescue kitten, and he's a funny guy. He's smart. My wife's been teaching him tricks like sit down, lay down, high five, low five. I'd show you, but that's almost pushing the line of cat videos, and I'm not sure I want to do that. But so what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna drop this on the flat on the platen and see what happens. I haven't tried this yet. I might have to fine tune this after this video, but this is just some experimentation, and you know, trying to think about what other products can I make, you know, and put on Etsy. Like, are there cool shirts for cats on Etsy? I really don't know yet, but I'm gonna check, and I'm gonna put this on Etsy, and we're gonna see what happens. And if it pops, well then boom, you guys just got some free game. So it doesn't feel like it's cotton, which makes me a little hesitant to do the pre-press. And I'm not even that worried about how straight it is. I think I'm just gonna drop it on. The goof proof's 4 seconds. Not take the risk of melting this thing on my heat press. But I'm gonna do the same. I guess I don't even have to do this. I'm just gonna guess. I'm just flying here by the seat of our pants. This is exciting. All right, this may or may not work. We'll see. Let's see how friendly this is. I'm just doing the 4 seconds, no pre-press. Yeah. Looks like it worked. So my wife will love to put this shirt on this cat. So hold on 1 second and we will see how uncomfortable it makes him. We'll be right back. All right, folks. So here it is, the garden club. We run these plants, cat in the garden. Feels good. I've been printing so much super color lately that I forget how much I like goof proof, how it feels. It feels a little bit more like traditional screen printing. But let's go see how that shirt looks on my cat. Most importantly, let's go. Mr. Momo, he's rocking that tiger. He's probably going like, what are you doing, Pop? Why are you aiming that camera at me? There he is, looking all nice. You know, hey, that's pretty cool. Momo's the coolest cat on the block.